So you have decided to move to Winter Garden, Florida. Stick around, I'm going to talk about all the great reasons why it's one of the fastest growing cities in Central Florida. Stay tuned. It's Matt Allen here with the Allen Real Estate team. Today we're going to talk about everything Winter Garden, Florida. If you've made the decision to move here, it's a great choice. We're going to talk about everything today from downtown Winter Garden to Winter Garden Village, shopping, to everything south of Winter Garden in the southern area where a lot of building and development is going on. It's really an exciting area in Central Florida right now.
So to start with, I want to give you just a brief history of Winter Garden. It's known as a little city with a juicy past, and not actually what you're probably thinking. The juicy part comes from the fact that it was developed in the 1850s for the fertile land that's around Lake Apopka, made it ideal for orange growing. So it was an orange growing town that slowly integrated into what it is today. And we're going to talk about all the great things you can do in downtown Winter Garden, as well as some of the other areas that have expanded throughout the area, as well as some of the newer options you have for purchasing and living very close by. Now I want to talk about my favorite topic, which is food. Winter Garden downtown Plant Street area has some of the best restaurants. And they're not chain restaurants, they're locally owned, really good restaurants. And there's just a huge variety of food to choose from Mexican to New York authentic bagels. There's a deli, lots of bars and things, and ice cream shops. But I gotta tell you, my ultimate favorite is going to be Winter Garden Pizza. I've been there the most, and they have some of the best pizza in Central Florida, and that's hard to come by here. So I would be remiss not to mention Plant Street Market. Although this is still food, it's like a completely other spectrum of the food, and it is something once you move here, or even if you're visiting in the area, you got to check it out. It contains the Crooked Can Brewery, which is just amazing. And the market actually has, I believe, over 20 different vendors, everything from, again, pizza shop to a butcher shop. They have all sorts of stuff in there. Now that I've talked enough about food, we need to talk a little bit more about what things there are to do in downtown Winter Garden and surrounding areas. The biggest right now, I would say, is going to be their farmers market that's held every Saturday. It's one of the largest probably in Central Florida. They have everything from the produce, the typical farmers market, to crafts. I know they have a lot of food vendors there, so you can get some different types of foods and whatnot there. Again, look, I'm talking about food again. If the farmers market is not something that suits your taste, there are some family-friendly alternatives to that. In downtown Winter Garden, there's a splash pad for the little ones. It's a pretty large splash pad. It's open, I think, daily. And I know I brought my son down there, and he just loves it. So it is a great thing for little kids to splash around when it gets to be those summer months. There's also the West Orange Trail, which is what brings a lot of people, and actually in the 90s had brought people back to downtown Winter Garden. The West Orange Trail is a 24-mile trail going right through the center of town. So it's really cool, something you want to check out while you're there. And then just a few short miles away is Winter Garden Village at the Grove. That is where you're going to find all your big box store type shopping, and there's a ton of it there. There's everything from Lowe's to Target and all the shapes and sizes in between. It's a great place to go to franchise type restaurants. There's a lot of those around there as well. As you can see, there is a lot to do, see, and experience in Winter Garden. This is why it's becoming a very desirable area for people to move to, either from the north or in other parts of Orlando where it's starting to get a little crowded. There is still a lot of opportunity in undeveloped land to the south of the Plant Street area that is becoming very popular. There's several new subdivisions that are being built currently, and several more with a new hospital being built that are providing a lot of opportunity for people to purchase. If you have any questions or want additional information on purchasing a home, we're happy to help. You are looking at a price range, just to give you a general sense. At the current time, your average price point is around $385,000. That could quickly go up though. There's houses that are custom homes in the Winter Garden area that can be north of $2 million. So there's definitely a range depending on what your needs are. So I hope you found this video helpful, useful, maybe a little bit interesting. If you did, love to get you to like it, put a comment down below, hit that bell so you can see future recordings that I do and future videos that I produce. And I appreciate your time. If there is any questions you have about Winter Garden or anywhere in Central Florida, I am more than happy to help you. I appreciate it again. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.